Hello and welcome back to Fashion, Food and Cocktails. Listen to me. Okay? Listen to me. I've got some news for you today. I've got some fashion news for you today. And, you know, some tea for you to drink. Have a seat and let's get on with it. Okay, so first up on the agenda today is guess copying Telfa shopping bag. So Clement Telfa is this like up and coming black fashion designer from New York. I think his heritage is like Haitian, so you know he's got deep, you know what I'm saying. He came up with this really beautiful bag that everybody seems to love. All the celebrities are rocking it. You know, he's also featured on the blog as ones to watch. He's definitely a person to watch. Like, his brand is gonna go far. It's gonna go far. The celebrities love him. He's even got some celebrity friends as well, funny enough. So, you know, he came up with this really, you know, very sort of practical shopping bag, and everybody loves it. It's like made in Brooklyn as well, apparently. I think at one time it was made in Brooklyn. So guests heard about it, and now guests have basically the exact same bag. Now, for me, I just find that to be ridiculous that a brand like Guess would be copying somebody that's like up and coming. It's so unfair because you have an established brand which has a lot of heritage, a lot of like history, and this is an up and coming young man who's trying to create a brand, and then you have somebody like Guess coming in and just basically stealing his idea. It's so disheartening. Obviously, you know, the internet streets have been talking, everybody's been talking about it. Like, it's so unfair for him. Everybody knows this is literally even copied the logo. It looks so similar, everything just looks the same. It's so ridiculous. I mean, people have been talking about it, so now Guess have now shelved that bag. They've now put it to the side. They said they're going to release it anymore. They've taken it off, which is something good, because you can only imagine how many up and coming designers, okay, who maybe don't have the money, who don't have the marketing, who don't have the big names behind them, and all their designs got copied by one of these big brands, and then the big brand made so much money from it and we don't know about it, you know. I mean, I guess that's what I like about today's day and age with like Instagram and social media and things like that. Like, if you copy someone, oh, we have receipts. We have the receipts. Show me the receipts. We'll show you the receipts. Okay, so that's happened. They've now had to sort of shelf their bag because everybody was up in arms on Twitter and whatnot. Like, how dare you copy this young black man who's trying to make it, and you're taking food from his plate. I had to put my glasses on for this one. Okay, so another one who has been plagiarizing black people's creativity is a lady by the name of, what's her name? Danielle Bernstein from We Wore What. I've actually heard of We Wore What. I never really followed them or anything like that, but I have heard of it. So she's been accused as well of basically copying the style from a sustainable black designer. So, you know, last year during the summertime when there was this push for like black people to get their brands out there, because we all know that we are getting suppressed and oppressed over here. So, you know, and I knew some of this stuff was such fake BS. So, you know, you get all these brands that are like, oh, I'm gonna feature all black people in my brand. It's like, where were we last year? 2018, 2019, 2001? Where were we? Were we like, did we just appear on this earth just June 2020? I don't understand. Anyways, so Danielle Bernstein is being accused of stealing a designer by the name of, I think you pronounce it as Ngoni. Okay, if you know, if my African side, Ngoni, who is an ethical designer, women's wear designer. So apparently last year, you know, Danielle Bernstein from We Wore What basically reached out to the lady and said, hey, send me one of your pieces, I'll feature it on our site, blah blah blah. And then she was thinking, okay, I'm an up and coming designer, you know, if I feature it with them, people hear about my brand, they have such a huge following, it's so fantastic, da da da. Black people, stop trusting everybody, okay? No, they're not all our friends, okay? So basically now Danielle Bernstein has come up with her own collection, and guess what's in the collection? The exact same dress. Okay, the exact same dress in a different color. Like literally the exact same cut. The exact same cut. She literally stole the woman's design and then featured it, and then basically came up with her own collection. So you know she's been getting dragged up and down these Instagram streets, honey. I mean, this is so disheartening. First of all, if you don't, like, I don't understand the reason. What was that reason? Like, what is the reason for you to do that to this young woman? Because it's like, you know you've got more pulling power because you've got a bigger following than her. Why would you take that from her? And if your intentions were never good and you're just trying to show, like, I'd rather you just don't say anything. I hate when people do fake support for people, like fake black support, fake support for Asians, fake support for LGBT. Like, if you don't like them, don't say shit. You feel me? Like, don't say nothing, but don't come in with your fakeness. You understand? With your BS. And then act like, oh, I support black people. I help the black person, you know, and then you do some kind of nonsense like that. You look like a fool. You know, in the long run, people are gonna suss you out, especially in the world that we live in today. Oh, we can smell a racist nowadays. You see me? We pull up your tweets from 2011 that you sent out at 4 p.m. on a Tuesday afternoon. Okay, we'll pull those things out. We'll do it. We'll have an interview with your classmate. Okay, we'll find out about you. Don't do that kind of stuff, man. I think it's so ridiculous that people are copying. Guess is copying, this girl's copying. It's like all these people that have this huge following and have all this money. You guys have no creativity. Seriously. Oh my God. And finally, in the fashion news for this week, okay, Glossier has appointed a new vice president of their brand. They got a new vice president, honey. Okay, black girl magic. So the new girl is Cleo Mack. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. Either it's Cleo or Cleo. She's gonna be the new vice president of Glossier. You know, they're trying to reach a wider market, which means they're trying to get that black money for me. Okay, you didn't hear that from me though. Okay, don't tell them I told you that. I mean, there's money in the black community. I think this is good news, obviously, because personally for me, I'm going to tell you right now, as much as I like Glossier's packaging, but I feel like their marketing is very white, girl. Okay, I like when I go on their website, I see their packaging, I see the little cute stuff, I'm like, okay, yeah. But then it's like, I don't really know how that looks on me, because I don't know, like, we don't just be putting all that pink stuff you look be putting on your cheek like that, you know, whatever that stuff is, that weird, like, you look take lipstick and put it on your cheek and it makes your cheeks look all rosy, and you know, like, to black girls, like, we don't do that. Why would I put lipstick on my cheeks to make it look rosy? But I've seen stuff like that on Glossier. I'm not saying that's exactly it, but stuff like that I'm just like, I don't know, that's I don't know if black people do that. Okay, so some of their makeup and stuff like that, personally for me, it's not. I'm just like, that's white girl makeup tactics and makeup tricks that maybe work for their skin tone. You know, don't go and put big old red lipstick on your cheeks and you're a black girl, now you look like you've been punched in the face. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So yeah, so I mean, let's see, vice president of the brand, and she's a black girl, so maybe she's going to teach them on how to sort of market their brand better to black people, because honestly, I like how Glossier's products look, but I am always apprehensive on how it will look on me, so I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And I'm like, yo, some cute packaging, and I'm a sucker for packaging. Some cute packaging and the product looks good, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to spend no $25 on a lipstick and it don't look good. But anyways, that is it for this week's fashion news. Tune in back here again next week, 9 p.m. Sundays and Wednesday. Sundays for fashion news and Wednesday for anything else fashion related. And make sure to tune in and click that subscribe button and share this video with all your friends and loved ones. Until next time, stay fashionable.